Hey y'all, I'm Mary with Southern Spoon. Today he's
I'm
going to help
Patrick.
me.
I'm Patrick.
So we are going to make some sausage balls. So with this recipe, my mother-in-law, when I married into the family, had been making them every Christmas, right? Just Christmas?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we usually mix them after Thanksgiving and eat them the whole month of December, and then after into the new year, every weekend. And scrambled eggs and orange juice.
So we started, after we moved out and got on our own, I started doing this. So I make a massive amount. We freeze them. The kids always come get some, take them to their house as well. So I will give you the recipe for one recipe. For example, it's 1 pound of sausage. I'm doing 16 pounds of sausage. So we're going to do that. And then we'll get them frozen and everybody can come get some. We'll have them Christmas morning. So let's get to it. Okay, so if you're making 16 pounds of sausage like me, I am using this ridiculously big, what is it called? Stew pot? I don't know.
Yeah.
We used it when we had a barbecue trailer and I was making not mashed potatoes. What was
It's a commercial pot.
I was making
salad.
Potato salad, and I'd have to boil the potatoes. So that's what we're going to use. So the recipe calls for 1 pound of sausage. I mix mine. We do half regular sausage and half of the hot sausage. If you don't like the spicy, just use the regular. Works exactly the same. It's still just as good. We just prefer it mixed, and plus that's what my mother-in-law did when I got married. So we're going to start opening these up and putting them in the pot and getting ready to cook them.
Okay.
So we're going to put all of these into the pot.
You just start doing it?
Yeah, he's going to start putting them in the pot while I cut them open. I'll move you over.
Can't really see it though, can you?
Yeah. Be fine. Is that all of them?
Oh wow, I'm getting good at this.
So now that he did all that, see, my gloves are still clean. All I did was cut the sausage open. He took care of it all. You can take them off now. So here's our pot of sausage. That doesn't look very appetizing. So we're going to put this on the stove. You're going to let it cook till it's completely cooked through. So let's take this over to the stove. And I'm going to start it real quick.
Raw sausage.
Look
How many pounds total?
That is 16 pounds of sausage.
Wow. Do you add anything else to it, or is it just any other spices?
Nope.
Is that going to cook even in that big pot?
Yeah,
Like a lot of grease, isn't it?
It does.
You keep the grease in there?
Most of it we will. We might dump off a little bit of the grease, but most of it we keep, so it will moisten the sausage balls.
Oh.
So while that's cooking, I'll kind of show you what we're going to do next. So for this recipe, we use Pioneer biscuit mix. It's 2 cups of biscuit mix for every pound of sausage you use. So you're going to need something really big, especially if you did what I did, make this much, to mix this in. So I'm using these full pans, and I'm worried this isn't even going to be big enough. I may end up having to use the pot. So for 16 pounds of sausage, I had to have 32 cups. So I just divided it out into a couple of these. So we've got 32 cups of the Pioneer biscuit mix ready to go. We'll cook that, and then we'll start assembling everything.
Dog food.
Oh my goodness.
Get your arm workout for the day.
Oh my God.
Got about halfway. Think I'll turn it up some more. A little over half.
Yeah, we'll turn it up to like a medium. Oh, I'm turning it down. Let's turn it like a medium to low high. Get it started cooking better.
I hear it sizzling already.
Yeah, you just don't want it to burn. And this will probably take a good, probably 45 minutes. And so the thing is, someone's short, so trying to stir this, I should be standing on my stool probably, so I can stir this. I'm tall now.
There you go. You got some leverage.
There, it actually works a lot better. Make it better.
Alright, let's check on it. Ooh, hear that? Can you hear that sizzle? It's starting to smell great. Try this one. Just trying to get some of that sausage that's getting done off the bottom of the pan so it doesn't burn. If it starts to burn too quick, I might turn the heat down just a hair. Yeah, I might turn it down just a hair, just to risk not burning it. Generally, this range is usually about 400 degrees, 380, 400. But this is a lot of material, so. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna let it go for a few more. Okay, it's been a few minutes. Let's check in on it. Oh yeah, it's talking to us.
doing?
Good.
Ooh, let me get something to hold it with.
Yeah, pots want to slide around on us.
And it's hot.
That might be good enough. Man, there's a lot of stuff on the bottom I need to get off though.
Want me to stir it around?
Yeah. Yeah, there's some getting overdone on the bottom. Good. Why'd you pick Owens on one of them and then Jimmy Dean's on the other?
Because that's what I could find at the store. So I bought the regular sausage, which was Jimmy Dean's, at Sam's because it's usually cheaper to buy it there. And then I had to get the hot sausage, which was the Owens from Walmart.
Yeah.
So that's just what they had.
Is one better than the other?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. You like them both equally?
I like them both. Last year when we made these, we had mixed our own sausage. We were going to make sausage patties and grind the pork butt up and use the brisket trims, the brisket fat that we had and stuff. We were making our own sausage patties, so we did extra, and I used that in it last year, and it was really good too.
Did we use any store-bought last year, or was it all our
It was
sausage?
all our sausage last year. We bought, I think we did 2 pork butts last year.
Yeah.
And made sausage patties and froze them, and then used half of it. I think we did like
big bag of brisket trim.
Yeah, I think I did like 15 pounds of sausage last year too.
Wow.
So our kids will be very happy.
Hey, you still have one in the freezer if we can show
so, so I was looking. So I was looking to try to figure out where in the heck I was going to put all this stuff. And look what I found. This is from last year at Christmas.
Freezer burn.
Yeah, this one must have got dusted. I think I'm going to throw it away.
Yeah, I think so. They're done. That's what they look like, though.
Yeah.
No freezer burn. They look better normally.
They actually don't look too bad for being in there a year.
Mm-mm.
You want me to cook them?
No.
I'm going to throw them away. So I don't mix them up with the good ones. Hey, you're running away.
Golly. That's a lot of strength. With that amount of sausage. Oh. You want to work on it some? I think it's pretty good.
It looks pretty good right now.
It takes a long time to cook, doesn't it?
It does. I have broken it up into 2 pans. It takes less time. Remember, I think last year I didn't want to climb in the attic because we don't use this pan very often. So I don't think I wanted to climb in the attic. So I used 2 of my big like soup pots, and I did like 2 batches going at the same time. But this way, It's one less pan I gotta clean up. It may take a little bit longer, but it'll work the same.
It smell good to you?
Mm-hmm. Smells like breakfast. I bet we have these tomorrow for breakfast.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take a picture of it and text every one of our children and tell them, haha, I made us sausage balls. I'm not gonna tell them we got extra.
She has a mean streak in her.
They'll probably all come see me tomorrow if I text them I have sausage balls. So, fogging up my camera. So it's been how long?
35 minutes. 10 minutes.
About 40 probably.
Stirring.
Keep stirring it, and so now I'm gonna turn it off. It looks about done. I'm gonna turn it off and let it cool a little bit because I use my hands a lot to mix this, and while that's cooling, we'll get the rest of the stuff added.
All right.
Okay, so I've already got my biscuit mix. I did divide it out. I did divide it out into 3 pans because there's no way I'm going to be able to fit all of this into. And I'm just putting gloves on just because I'm doing this butter and it gets messy. I grate butter into it.
Okay.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Okay, so we're grating butter into each one of these. So I'm gonna put I'm actually gonna do about 2 sticks of butter in each one of them. Yeah. And I didn't get enough butter out.
You weren't prepared?
Huh?
You weren't prepared?
No, am I ever. Well, I thought about just doing 1 in each, but that's not enough.
While you're doing that, I'm going to take a look at the meat.
Okay.
Okay, it's done. We're just letting it cool. Been chopping it up. And all fine. You don't want big clumps. You want it just fine as possible. Sorry. A lot of grease in there, as you can see.
There's not grease in it?
No, there's a lot of grease. Only about an inch of grease out of 16 pounds of sausage. That's not a lot, actually. Where did all the grease go?
I don't know.
What are you still doing on the butter?
Still doing butter. Okay, that's all the butter.
Okay.
Okay, so for every recipe that you make, you need 12 ounces of cheese. So I've got, this is 80 ounces. It's going to be just a little bit short. These scissors suck. So I'm going to divide it up between these three. About half in that one. Oops. Half of that one. And then I'm just going to divide the last little bit between all three of them. That is a boatload of cheese. I do not think these are healthy at all.
No.
Oh no.
First, once you add the greasy sausage.
Oh my goodness. Let me get another pair of gloves.
Okay.
Okay. So before I put the sausage in, I'm just going to mix the cheese and butter in a little bit with the biscuit mix. Didn't your mom put jalapenos in it one year? I think she did.
I don't remember.
Oh my.
I think we have before, haven't we?
Have we? I can't. We may have. Ooh, cowboy candy would be good in this.
Maybe. Yeah. It'd be too spicy.
The last batch of cowboy candy I made was very, very spicy. Like it is hot. It's still getting it though. I don't have much left.
Oh.
Okay, so now I'm going to start dividing all these all the sausage up between these three. And I think I'm going to use a cup to do it.
A cup at a time?
No, I'm going to use a 4-cup cup.
Oh.
So you don't want the sausage completely cooled. You just want it to where you can handle it with your hands. Because there's pretty much no way to stir this up with a spoon without making a mess. But the heat from the sausage will help it combine with the cheese and the butters.
Oh, you don't want to let it cool all the way. You actually want to do this hot.
Just a little warm. Makes it easier.
Think they're even?
I hope so. And there is not a lot of grease left, but you know what? We're gonna add it.
Golly, look how lean that sausage was. That's crazy. Isn't there usually more?
It usually has a lot more. Because I usually end up throwing some of it out because I don't want it. I want some of the grease in there, but I don't want. Oh! Did I just throw sausage at you?
Dog will clean that up, no problem.
Okay, so after you do that, the messy part comes. So you are going to mix all of this, together. You don't want any of the biscuit mix to be dry, because if it is, it's not going to form into your sausage balls.
We watch you do one and snap our fingers and have the other two done.
I bet we could. You don't want to sit and watch me do this to every one of these.
I mean, it's entertaining for a little while. Seeing it all come together into something that looks edible. And some people probably get bored.
When you're doing this, make sure you pull from the bottom too, or you'll end up with a lot of the biscuit mix on the bottom. And then when you get ready to make the balls, it's not going to go well. It's not going to stick at all. See how it piles up on the bottom?
Can you add more biscuit to it if you need to?
If you need to, you can. I have never, ever had to add more biscuit.
Why not?
Because the sauce, I've never had it where it was too moist and didn't stick together right. So I've never had to. But you could. Okay, so this one's pretty much done.
Great.
And that's what you want. You want to make sure that you've got it mixed in well enough. When you're doing it, you'll be able to tell if it's going to stick together. If something happened and it wasn't moist enough to stick together for whatever reason, you could probably melt more butter. Just add some melted butter to it and that would be fine. But see, this I am throwing things at him again. But this is going to form into sausage balls just fine.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do the other two real quick and get them done, and then we will make them into soft balls. Okay.
And voila.
Ta-da! All done. It is very time consuming though. It takes a while to get all of it together. One of the things, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but when you're doing this, instead of just flipping it over, squeeze it and it will help it come together better. And push down on it. So there's a couple of different ways you can do this. There's probably a lot more than a couple. So you can just grab some dough, grab some of the mixture, and the way my mother-in-law used to do it like that, flatten it out a little bit, and then you have your sausage ball. And you want to put it on, I'm using wax paper. I didn't have freezer paper, but I'm putting it on wax paper. Don't do parchment paper because the parchment paper will stick to the bottom of them. I did that last year, and I had to pull parchment paper off every daggum sausage ball. So it wasn't fun. But the way I like to do this, I figured this out last year. I've got a 1/2 cup measure. You can use whatever size you want. If you want smaller sausage balls, do that. I put it in there and then dump it out. And after you dump them out, I do like a few of them and get them dumped out. But then just take and flatten it out a little bit. So then you have your sausage ball. We have big, you think that's too big?
No.
No? And then I put them on the sheet. What we're gonna do is you fill the sheet up with your sausage balls. Then you're gonna basically flash freeze it. So we put it in the freezer, let it freeze, and then we'll take it out and put it into either freezer bags, or I like to use what is that thing called that sucks the air out?
Vacuum sealer?
The what?
Vacuum sealer?
The vacuum sealer. To put them in there. They last longer and better that way. And then I'll put like usually 6 to 8 in a bag, but how many ever you want. And then if you don't use them and you use the sealer, you could always put it in a freezer bag after you open it. So I'm going to set and do this for a few hours. And he will snap his fingers and it will be done.
We'll do a time lapse.
Oh gosh. All done. It only took, what, about 30 minutes, 40 minutes?
2 hours later.
2 hours later. So, oh crud, I forgot. How many did we say we had?
148.
148. So,
1/2 cup.
16 pounds of sausage and 32 cups of bread mix, 196 ounces of cheese, and how many sticks of butter did I have to use? 2, 4. I used 6 sticks of butter, and you would get, and use 1/2 cup measuring cup, or about a 1/2 cup each. You would get 146 sausage balls.
148.
148, wrong. So now what we'll do, we're gonna put them in the fridge. You let them sit in the fridge. With this amount, it's probably gonna take at least 4 to 6 hours. You want them frozen well, so when you put them in your vacuum sealer, they don't smush together.
You said refrigerator.
Huh? Oh, did I say the refrigerator?
Yeah.
The freezer. Don't put them in the refrigerator. Put them in the freezer. You gotta have a lot of freezer room if you're gonna do all these sausage balls. I don't know what I was thinking. So now I have to find somewhere to put all these. So I appreciate everybody joining. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Vacuum bags and label them and put them in the freezer. So got the oven already preheated. We're going to put these in probably about 15 minutes. We'll check it in 15 and see where we are. So it's probably going to take another, we're going to do 10 minutes and see what they look like after that. The cook time is going to vary depending on how big you make your sausage balls. Okay, it's been another 10 minutes. We're going to get these out. So this is kind of what you want them to look like. You want them to be a little bit firm. The bottom of them a little bit brown. So we are going to hot. They are hot. And then we'll do a quick taste test. I've cooked up some eggs. Have to have scrambled eggs with sausage balls. And we'll do a quick taste test and then plate up breakfast. Okay, got my hubby here to do a taste test for us.
Morning. All that work, finally get to enjoy. Outside's crunchy and, and crisp. The inside is still warm and wouldn't say creamy, but it's more of a bread consistency. The cheese and butter got nice moisture in the middle. And the sausage has a nice little, it's not too hot because we did half and half. So there's a little spice there, but it's not overwhelming. And the cheese is very evident. A lot of cheese. Yeah. This goes great with orange juice and scrambled eggs. Yep, you can eat it every morning, all winter. It's health food.
There's one. Only a boatload more to go. Yeah. So you could do this in regular freezer bags if you don't have a vacuum sealer. Make sure you write what they are, the year, I guess. They won't be in there that long. And then all I do is break them apart and stack them in your bags. I've just pre-made these. I've already sealed one in. There's all the sausage balls. So after you get them in your bag, just do it like you would any other thing you're sealing. Hit vacuum and seal. There we go. So I think we'll end up with like 15 bags of them, I believe, even after us having breakfast this morning. Thank you.